G'day everyone. In this episode of Aus Customs, we'll be getting the VS skid car ready to hit the pad soon. First step is to get a battery that fits. Alright, we've run into our first problem. The terminals, or whatever they're called, they don't even reach, so I think I'm going to have to go find a smaller battery. So the battery out of the wagon's a lot smaller, so I'm hoping I can get this one into the skid car and hopefully it fits, so let's give it a go. Alright, I'm going to have to do this off camera. I can't record, plus get the battery in. We're on. This battery fits, so that's good. It's tiny, but hopefully it's enough to get it into the shed so we can work on it. Yesterday I went out to a tyre shop, so here's some footage of me getting the tyres and fitting them up. As you would have seen, one of the tyres had a split in it, so I've currently got 2.5 sets ready. I was just going through like the center console and stuff, right? And this cable, right, this one here, it was poked through there and coming out the handbrake. I have no idea what it is. Comment if you know what it is. It's just like a random plug that goes in there somewhere. I think it runs up into the radio, but yeah, comment if you know what it is. So random. I'm just gonna like jar it all like in there and then put this cap back on top, and looks factory. You'd never even know it's there. Yep. Never even know it's bloody there. Looks good. Now that the battery's in there, I'll quickly go to the back seat to get some tools to tighten the terminals. Oh, no way. What is this? I'll quickly go get a razor blade to open this box and we'll see what's inside of it. Alright, I've got a razor blade. Now let's see what's inside. Oh, check them out. They're gonna look gangster on this car. Alright, I'll quickly go get a screwdriver and some screws and we'll get these on. I reckon up to fry suits this car, but yeah, I'll quickly get this plate tightened and then on to getting the plate on the back. I'm quickly just going to drill a hole there and a hole there. If you just want to get some custom plates, yeah, get it from me, unrealplace.com.au. So I've got the holes drilled and I'm just going to put a screw in each one of these, just like that. Alright, the plates are now all on. Next step is get this horrible what's it called, spoiler off. It looks absolutely shocking, so I reckon that'll be next step. There's just like 2 screws, that's not popped, 2 screws under there, so get the screwdriver and I'll quickly get the spoiler off. One of the screws was already missing out of this one, but oh damn, let's get these done. It's kind of hard to do one-handed, so I'll put the camera down for a second and get this bloody thing off. So the spoiler would not come off, right? So our only option was to cut it. It worked, but now I've got to try and clean all that up with. I'll have to get this off, so yeah, and then I'll just clean it up, but that's it. It's a piece of crap. Get out of here, bro. Oh, shit. I'll now try and get started and then we'll get onto a wash bay and get it washed. Alright, it's time to get these terminals connected and then turn it over. So, forgot how this worked. Okay, I don't think that's how it worked. That is weird. I actually don't know where this goes to. Looks like it goes to... I'll try to turn it over without that on, because I don't think it should be sparking. Right. See if it'll start. I'll quickly drive it onto a wash bay and we'll get it washed. Alright, that did not go as planned. As you can see, it's smoky. I don't know what has happened, but it doesn't drive. I'll put it in first. I think it might actually be out of auto fluid because like it does not drive. Went fine at the skids last time, so I'm thinking whatever this is could be the issue, because that's weird. It should say it sparks. That's so weird. I actually don't know. Yeah, I'll have to figure something out. Oh fudge. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna have to figure something out here because that bloody sparked a fair bit. Oh, what the hell, bro? What is going on? I might just disconnect the battery real quickly because that is bloody weird. It's got like no go in it. That is actually really bad because I didn't even make it a meter. Alright, I actually haven't done anything. I'm just going to turn it over and friggin' hope that it just drives. Oh, bro, what is wrong with this shit box? Alright, I've got it running. Let's see if it'll go gear. Let's just... Oh, there we go. She's rolling. Good as bloody new. Alright, I'm getting on the wash bay real quickly. Well, we might have been done for a second there. But... Alright, buddy, let's get this thing bloody on the wash bay. Come on, drive. Oh, you're joking me. What is going on, bro? Go first. Okay, what is going on? I'm not in the most ideal situation right now. Like, I'm in a bad spot to be parked, but I've got to top up the auto fluid, I reckon. It's just got no go because of auto fluid, but what I can do whilst it's sitting where it is I'll get a razor blade and rub it along there and try to clean up this goo shit, but yeah, so I'm not really like in a good spot right now, but that's something I can do while it sits here, and then I'll top up the auto fluid later. So I didn't really clean up too well. It kind of took more of the paint off, but that's it. I'll see us once I'm topping up this auto fluid. Let's get some auto fluid into this thing. How do you even grab this thing? Alright. I don't know how much to put in, so I'm just gonna go a little bit. That's enough for now to get it to the wash bay. Alright, let's just play get this thing to the wash bay then. Well, hope it friggin' drives. Alright, let's see if this bloody thing will drive. Put it in reverse. Alright, I'll quickly get to a wash bay. Alright, we made it. Alright, let's get this thing washed. Finished washing it now. It's looking nice and schmick. Could obvious slap there from last time I hit the pad, but I don't know what next step will be. I'm guessing it'll be getting it into the shed and getting these bloody mud guards off because they absolutely look terrible. Also got to get this aerial down. I don't know how to get it down, so I'll just have to figure that out. I might have to get the good old cutters and just chop it off. Real quickly, I forgot to say, the reason it's not driving is because the auto plug fell into the auto when we were manualising it, and because it fell in, when we've pulled it back up, the plug hasn't sealed properly, so it leaks auto fluid. But yeah, when I get on the hoist, I'll try and get it to seal better. There's been a change in plans. So the skids are now on Saturday because Sunday is just pissing down with rain. So I won't be skidding this weekend. It'll now be next weekend, hopefully, if the weather's good. Now it's time to get the inside vacuumed. I'm not gonna go like real OCD with it and try to get it perfect, but I'm gonna just get the vacuum in here and just try and clean it up a bit, because there's like a lot of shit in here. There's even some rubber like there from last time she was partying. But alright, I'll quickly go get the vacuum and we'll get this bloody thing vacuumed out. I've still got the custom fitting from last video, so I'll quickly go get a razor blade and I'll cut it off. I've got the custom fitting off. It's time to start vacuuming. It's all vacuumed out. It's looking a lot better. Next is get these mud guards off. So I've got a screwdriver and I guess I'll try and get these things off. I finally got the mud guards off. It looks so much better without them on, because I don't know, it looked a lot more grandpa spec with them on. I definitely reckon that's the one thing that made this car look shit. This is how the VS looks now. That's clean and has no mud guards on it. The VS is looking 100 times better now with those fresh plates and no mud guards. In the next episode, we'll be hitting the dints out of the rear quarters. But yeah, that's it for this episode. Cheers for watching.